Can you see Rodgers pulling a 2021 MVP-type season out of his rear?
No, I cannot.
Okay.
Not that type of thing. But can I see him playing really well and the Pittsburgh offense being actually a force this year and having more than just like 2 or 3 games of like, oh, wow, we look good, right? We had like a few games with Russell Wilson when he took over. He went, wait, we got something. And I think we got excited like, oh, they actually could be something. They might actually win a playoff game and be fun to watch. And then everybody got used to their offense and his flaws got shown, and then we're like, oh gosh, yeah, all right, Pittsburgh, just lose the wild card round. Don't ruin divisional weekend, please. Don't do that. This is where I think they'll be different. I do. Again, Pittsburgh, like Philadelphia, goes to the playoffs with a bottom 10 passing team in football. That's kind of weird and rare, right? So where I think Rodgers, of course, is going to make them better. I think they are changing the way they do business a little bit. They've been stuck with the quarterback problem. We know that. This was the best option they got out there. The fact that they get DK Metcalf and company, DK Metcalf with Freiermuth, and like we talked about, we need to see one other guy there. But I do think they'll be more dangerous on offense. I think that they realize that. I think that's why they've made these moves. They have to do that. They have to keep pace with the teams that are winning in football right now are making aggressive moves. So the Steelers, I think, have looked at it and go, we got to start changing the way we do business a little bit here. We got to be a little more aggressive. They've never done anything like they did with DK Metcalf. They've really never done anything like they did with Aaron Rodgers this year. But I think they realize the division they're in, how big of a year it is for Mike Tomlin, the GM Omar Khan. And, man, if he plays – and we know they're tough up front, and they can always run the ball at a pretty consistent way, even though it's not super explosive. But if he can play and push the ball down the field and be explosive that way, I feel like, too, that defense that was, last year, number 12 in football, and I think it was probably better than that, but the offense didn't always help it out, right? I think that's a defense that, with him at quarterback, that can look like a top 5 defense, let alone the passing offense being around the midpoint of the league instead of towards the bottom. And I think that would be a big boast. So I don't think MVP, but I certainly think more dangerous on the offensive side of the ball.
DraftKings has the numbers out for Rodgers right now. He is plus 5,000 to win the MVP. That is 50-1. And so you feel like that would be a waste of $1 if you put $1 on Rodgers.
I do.
At 50,
yes.
Even at 50.
I feel like you could. Yeah, I feel like you could find better options than that. That's for sure. Yes.
DraftKings Sportsbook is your home for live betting. New customers can bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins.
Just download the app and use the promo code UNBUTTONED when you sign up. DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Yo, homies. What's up? Thanks for watching Chris Simms Unbuttoned. And just because the weather's warm doesn't mean football ain't still on our brains right here.
We are still working, so smash that subscribe button. We got all the training camp news, preseason news, everything up until kickoff night.
Thanks for watching. And again, remember to hit that subscribe button. Peace out, homies.